So, like, I've been watching a basilisk ciel, or the baby seal, or however you want to call him, for a long time, you know? Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's bad. When he's bad, he's very bad. When he's good, he's very good. This isn't really about, like, whether this video is good or not. This is like, I see danger here, you know? I see danger coming for this man. Because he's becoming a greybeard. So a greybeard is when your beard becomes grey, right? And anyone who is a greybeard, he's just starting to be a greybeard. It's all right. He's got a little bit of grey here, but something happens when you become a greybeard, where you really don't give a fuck about what you say, and you can get in trouble. Now this guy has been kind of saying mostly kind of what he thinks a little bit. And getting in shit and pissing people off and stuff. And he's good at that, and I like that. That's why I do enjoy watching him. But you see, he's got a little bit of grey in his beard now, just a little bit. We're talking like in a year or two, it's going to be more grey, and the more grey your beard is, the more of a cunt you will become. And this guy's already pretty much like, he's like dancing on what you. He's dancing on the line of what you can and can't say. So when his beard gets more grey, make no mistakes, he's going to get more fucking hardcore. And he's already dancing.
To lower intellectual standards than white people.
Hang on, let's go back. Hang on. How do I go? Here we go. Back here.
Holding non-white people to lower intellectual standards than white people is racist.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to say that, right? You know? So there's little bits of grey in his beard. Already, like, he's already starting to say shit that he shouldn't fucking say.
The soft bigotry of low expectations is a form of racism.
Yeah, but you know, like, most people have known that, or not most of us greybeards have known that for a fucking long time. That grey that's pushing through in his beard, he's starting to realize shit, man. He's starting to realize it.
If I have a friend born and raised in Finland, and he just insists to me, his grandparents never did anything wrong. He's not willing to question the morality or the version.
I think he may be talking about here the alliance between the Finnish and the Germans for a period during World War II, I guess.
Of history presented to him by his own grandparents. Are you going to say, oh, honey, good for you? Nobody should question the wisdom of their own grandparents.
Well, let's just look at Finland. It's never really been invaded. It's kept itself as an independent state forever, with only like 2 or 3 million people. So, you know, maybe they did something right.
As if your grandparents are incapable of error, are incapable of evil, are incapable of...
But the Finnish, let's just say history decides who's the good guys or the bad guys. We can look back and think, well, Finland were kind of the good guys in World War II. Even if they did side with the Germans for a while.
Mendacity. Why? Just because they're related to you? The game that's being played out now in the...
But let me tell you, man, this guy's already like, I actually like this guy because he sort of sees things. He's very ideological, right? But even then, he sees things. You know, he just sees some shit, and he makes these kind of fucking videos, which are becoming increasingly let's just say, not what you're supposed to say. And it's because of the grey in his beard. In about, let's give it like 3 years, that beard is going to be way more grey, and he's gonna be banned from YouTube for sure. Or is it going to be like he's actually going to just see more. I'm not just saying like, yeah, when your beard gets grey, like you know some shit or something. But there is a thing. It's like, it's a grey beard, man. It's this thing like when you're old enough where your beard is grey, you give less shit, and you see. It's not that you see more. You just like, I don't care whether it's good to say or not. And it's like this guy's like, I always think he's in this kind of like struggle of like, he's sort of in a struggle of what, even he's super outspoken and he's super, and he can be a massive cunt, do you know what I mean? But obviously like he hasn't really got it yet. It's like he hasn't got it yet, I think. He hasn't got it yet. Do you know what I'm saying? He's still holding on to ideologies and as intelligent and academic or whatever he is ideologically possessed in many ways. But you see those grey flicks in his beard? They're going to get more and more. And then he's going to give less and less of a shit. That's my fucking prediction. Watch your space. Watch this fucking space, man.
Mainstream Canadian press is one of pretending that whatever your grandparents told you about the history of Indigenous people cannot possibly be questioned, cannot possibly be challenged by archaeological
He's questioning his whole shit already, man.
evidence. And nobody would say this to a white European about any period of Europe's history, ancient or modern.
It's like he's starting to get it, right? It's because of those little grey flecks in his beard. I tell you, it's not a magic thing. It's a thing. It's like there's a reason why we say like grey beards or something, like grey beard wisdom or something. The more grey you got on your beard, there's wisdom that comes with that, man. He's gonna fucking find out, and I think he's gonna find out a lot of the shit that he has been, a lot of the ideology and just absolute shit that he's been like seduced by. Because this guy, okay, whether you think he's a fucking cunt or not, right? Doesn't matter. He's definitely an intelligent guy, right? The problem with intelligent people is they can be so intelligent that they can fool themselves in a way. Like they're so intelligent that they can like whatever ideology is in their head that they're being possessed by, that they have the intellect to sort of like argue against it or something. But maybe not the wisdom to think, maybe I've been fucking duped. But it happens eventually. Like, and this is a grey beard thing. The actual grey hairs in your beard really, it's not like grey beards in your hair. Grey hairs in your beard make you like wiser. It's just like, once you start getting the grey beards in your hair, then it's maybe just like life experience and shit. Just you start seeing through some shit, and he's gonna start. I think he's already seeing through some shit, and he's gonna see through more and more. The only thing that can hold him back is his intellect. It's his ability to argue against himself, perhaps. If you know what I'm saying. to argue against other people who are trying to like wake him up to whatever illusions he is having, or the fact that it's scary to leave your illusions. And if you're very intelligent, you can argue in your own mind to keep those illusions. This is a problem that he could have. But honestly, this kind of like this is kind of one of the reasons I want to keep watching him, is because I think I think he's gonna start seeing through his own bullshit, or his own ideological shit, and then he's gonna be an absolute fucking beast. Like he even started seeing through a lot of the vegan shit, you know, but not enough of it. But some of it, once you start seeing through all of his bullshit, because he's got a lot of bullshit going on in his head, man. We all have, but he's got a lot going on. Once he sees through that, he has the potential to be like imagine if this guy actually sort of, I'm not saying he's like, what do you call it? Not that he has like a epiphany or something, or what's the whole Buddhist thing, you know, like where you achieve enlightenment. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying like he needs to achieve enlightenment or something, but just like this guy is actually pretty smart. And his whole, I think he's got a good brain. I think he's got a very good brain, in my opinion. Or a very talented guy, you know. But it's full of all of this shit. It's full of veganism. It's full of Buddhism. It's full of this whole being intellectual is cool or something. This absolute shit. And if he just fucking sees past that shit, right? You know what I mean? He could actually be fucking amazing. And that's why I hang on with this guy, because as much as people like take the piss out of him and laugh at him, and I've done it, I've fucking taken the piss out of him. He's got some kind of potential, man. He has. Like, it's like he's infested. It's like, you know, there's like maggots in his brain or something. There's like fucking, there's demons or something in his fucking head, like just ruining what he is. And if he could just get rid of all of that shit, forget trying to be clever, forget trying to be an intellectual, forget the whole fucking Buddhist shit. Oh, I went to Laos or something. The whole, even the vegan shit, just forget everything, man. If this guy can just sit back and not have any of these ideological shit in his head, man, he has a potential to be like, I don't know, fucking amazing. That's what I think. That's what I think. I don't care. I've taken the piss out of this guy as much as anyone. I've taken the piss out of him more than anyone, actually. But I think he's got some fucking potential. You see that beard? Wait till it's fucking like 70% gay. So, no, it's not 70% gay. 70% grey, not gay. Wait till it's 70% grey. It could be 10 years. This guy has the potential to actually talk some fucking good shit. I'm not shitting you. That's what I believe. He might just talk his vegan shit and his Aristotle, you know, read loads of books, life of the mind shit. Yeah. He might do that for maybe the next 10 years. I don't know. But there's a potential with this guy, man. Like, if he actually like clicks into actual reality and leaves all of that shit behind, he has got a huge potential to like actually be like a thinker, I believe. Even though I take the piss out of him all the time, he's got this fucking potential, and I hope he does it. And I'll be there when he fucking does. I'm fucking sticking with a bastard ciel till that happens, man. I don't care if you think I'm crazy. Don't give a shit. But I know all of you think he's crazy. He is crazy. That's why he can be good. He's an absolute crazy motherfucker, right? And he is like ego obsessed. And he is obsessed with all this shitty intellectual shit and bullshit and everything, you know? Doesn't matter. You see that beard? It's gonna get grey enough. Once it gets grey enough, maybe he's gonna stop talking absolute shit. And he's gonna start talking some shit which is important. I trust he has the potential to do this. That's why I'm hanging on, you know? I'm not just watching his channel to take the piss out of him every now and again. I'm watching because I've seen glimpses. Every now and again I see a glimpse of something great from this guy. I don't care if you think, oh, he's a fucking, you know, he's a rich kid, he's never worked and shit. Yeah. Yeah, true. It's all fucking true. Doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that he's not got something to say, right? And every now and again he has something to say. Every now and again. So like 20% is like, or 10% is like, holy shit, that's good. 80 or 90% shit. You see that beard? It's gonna get grey. I believe there will be a time when the videos he makes are actually going to be like important and great, and it's all just been tuning up the last fucking 15 years or whatever. He's still tuning up, he's still talking fucking shit. That's fine, you know. He's gonna have some fucking useful wisdom coming in, and when he does, I think everyone gets some useful wisdom at some time, right? When he does get some useful wisdom, not from his fucking books or anything, it's just gonna be a fucking download, right? This is how life works, man. He's gonna at least have the skills to say it. Watch your space. It might not be in the next year. It might not be in the next 2 years. It might not be in the next 5 years. But a bastard ciel will actually, I believe, start making some content which is actually important. Like, I mean, important for like the viewers, for the world. Is he has this potential, and maybe he's just not old enough yet. But when he gets it, he's going to be able to communicate it. That's my opinion.